Okay, guys. Here with 4-color money control, suite of removal spells, Path Bolt, ways to gain value, Uro, Omnath. Got the usual Forest, Cryptic, all that good stuff. Out of the board, we get, regulars, Aether Ghost, Veils, Ashiok, all the goods. Hopefully we can crush our opponents with our money cards. Put waste spend in your deck. I'll keep the sand. Has a good way to get to Omnath / Verdict. Either good. Opponent's mulliganing to 5, so that should be good for us. Yeah, my stocks are going down like even more. Feels bad, man. I was up 190 at the peak. Now I'm down 250. Yikers. That's what you get for streaming instead of actively trading stocks. Because I could have gone in on puts like literally as soon as it happened if I could set a good buy price at least. Against Tron. That's unfortunate. After I was playing a deck with 4 main deck Cleansing Wildfires, and now I play against Tron? What do we get on the board for Tron? Veto, Ashiok, maybe? Dispute, Rejection? I think the Jeskai Tri-Land is what we want here. No, please. Yeah. We can go get, like, Breeding Pool with this. You can get really punished for doing this, but I think we'll be fine. I'm not minutes on them. Might get evicted. Oof. Don't play another map, please. Spell Snare is a good pickup. Can hit a Sylvan Scrying if they have it. I guess we just get rid of land here, actually. Think I'm supposed to do this? Field of Ruin was a nice pickup. Let's see what they've got here. That's fine. Blue, green, red, white. And we can all math next turn if we want to. Oh, stone. Okay, that's fine. It's red, green, white. All math. Solid Fountain. It's very green, I guess. Get Field of Ruin back to our hand. Oh, that was a mistake. I didn't realize I just drew Growth Spiral. Definitely should have Growth Spiral there and then left it the Spell Snare, but for some reason I forgot I had green mana in my mana pool. He's just Solderin. Yep, that was a slight misstep there. Slight misstep there. Yeah, I think I just want to do this. Try to find something good here. Okay, they've seen enough. They've seen enough. Bring in both of these. Think this is fine. Don't think there's anything else that I want to bring in. Fog Moment. I don't like Legacy all that much right now. There may be something I could find that could be interesting to play though. Mono White yesterday. I like Mono White a lot actually. This thing is just not keepable. I don't think this hand is keepable either. I'll keep this hand. I'll feel great about it. I'll let that resolve. There's no paras. Don't think I'm supposed to fetch here. Just try and hit a land drop. No land drop. Feels bad, man. Really, with Mono White, it feels like cheating. Mono White is good, I think, right now. Feels really bad, but I think this is our way of winning this game. Like, just try and get an arrow down, hope for the best, basically. Breeding Pool. I think Temple Garden with this is fine. And get Steam Vents. Green, blue. Another bolt that doesn't do anything. Oh, that's funny. Well, any island does it for me. I'll take a Field of Ruin off the top too. I'll not be unhappy with the Field of Ruin. That's the wrong field. That's the wrong field. And I think I needed to hit the Uro there that turn. That's fine actually. I almost got Mystic Sanctuary there on accident. That would have been pretty bad. Guess I'll just get Hollowed Fountain then. Green, green, blue, blue. Thank you for the follow. Chess Blum, I appreciate it. Maybe we can still win this game. Depends on what they have. Karn. Karn's good. Big lagging for some reason. And relic. That sucks for me. I'll get the bag as soon. Reach out of Legends. Yeah, I would love it if everyone downloaded from my affiliate link. That'd be great. Why not Teferi? Oh, I could just... yeah, no, you're right. I should have Teferied. I forgot that I untapped the lands. I wasn't really thinking there correctly. Got an Afterpath here. Was the announcement yesterday that I'm sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, and that if we hit certain goals, some cool things can happen. Uchiha 37. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Playing my land first. Ended up hurting me there? Yeah. This Ulamog. What is this? It's lagging, so I don't know what's actually happening. Those things yet. There's a tournament that I'll run if I get up to 200 downloads and tutorials. That will be very fun, I think, for a lot of people. Yeah, playing my land first ended up getting me pretty badly there. Guess I'm not dead. I can just draw like Path to Exile. Okay, this is something. I think I have to minus here. Yeah, I am lagging really bad. I think something like this is probably fun. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to keep that hand, but it's just like so bad. It's like so bad because of the past. It's basically like a mulligan to 5. Restart client. I will after this game. Mana Leak's also a really nice one. Now I just kind of want to hit some land drops and then something like Omnath. I think Remand I'm supposed to use this turn. Path feels pretty bad to draw. have it anyways. Feels pretty bad. I don't know if this is correct or not. It's probably loose. Probably super loose. Do not feel as bad anymore about the play now though. Drawing that land. Wow. 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 So sick. So sick, they just have natural double tower into Ulamog. Wow. This is on a 7 too, right? Yeah, they kept 7 and just had the stone nuts. Wow. So sick. So sick. Just wow. Just wow. I don't think I can fetch for a white source with this land. Yeah, I can't. Damn. Cause I got hold of fountain. Wow. Return a land last turn. I could have, yeah. Was an option. It's pretty disappointing to lose this way. We did punt game 2 by playing our land first, and we could have had the ability to Field of Ruin off of the top, and we would have won because of it too. But it's pretty disappointing to just get like game 3, keep 7, natural Tron, Karn, Ulamog. Oh yeah. Games like that are like 1 in 100 or something like that, but sometimes you're just stone dead no matter what you do. Oh, I guess I have to reload, yeah, don't I? Oh, here we go. Let me reload MTGO. Oh, my caps locks are on. How's it going? It's going well. Can't really even take some. Should do something like you're saying. Okay, Moto. Let's get back in. Get back into the mix. I saw that you won the showcase, Wombo. Sand seems fine to me. I didn't see any follow, so I wouldn't know. Well, I don't follow most people. I only post people that have content that I like. Inquisition, and I F6'd. What am I doing? What am I doing? I F6'd. I F6'd. I F6 way too often with Force Negation in my hand. Feels bad, man. Okay, well, I'm glad I didn't use my Force Negation. Think we can get Breeding Pool here. Blue, green. Force here. How many downloads till Death Cloud stream? A lot. Let's just say that. If you win the... Imagine getting coached for Death Cloud. Hopefully we hit another land here. Do not hit another land. Feels bad, man. Want to hit another land, then I could Hour Promise next turn. Like, guaranteed. Hour Promise for Field of Dead. Pretty good. Oof. Got rid of the Euro. No fun. Actually, also not. That's true. I'm jamming Hour Promise here. No one can stop me. Got Force? No Force? You're dead, opponent. You are DED dead. It's just oh, we're at 17, so that's nice. Another arrow is nice as well. Because I'm going to do this, go get Forest, and then I can Growth Spiral. Or I could Field and a Fetch. That would have been a good idea. That would have been a good idea. I just want an F6. I'm a man of value, and my values are F6. Is K Gel, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Opponent, see what you got. What you got for me, opponent? I guess you're just gonna do the Cling to Dust. Makes sense, I guess. That was probably a punt by me, making it so they can cling. Okay, Cryptic, not bad. Not bad draw. Double block. Bolt, I guess. Yeah, I'm not supposed to do that because I don't have Cryptic plus Mana Leak open, but I'm not exactly sure what my opponent's got. Lingering Souls? That's fun. I think I'm fine mana leaking this, because we're probably not going to get that much to mana leak later. That's a good one. That is a good one. Strain Forest. Souls the field online. Well, the thing is, I just don't necessarily think our mana leak's hitting anything. And a lot of the cards that we draw have to use a blue mana, and it makes it so our mana leak isn't online with our Cryptic command anyways. So I might as well just use the mana leak. But it could just be incorrect. That was my thought. Or maybe I can have both of them up, and I'm wrong. Oh, dang. Oh. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Put Lightning Bolt on top and just have them dead. Might see. Bolt Shoot. I mean, I should just be doing things in a different order here, but I'm down to just get my opponent dead. Okay, that doesn't matter. Use Guild Enforcer, eh? Sure. He's still dead. I don't quite understand what my opponent's deck is doing. I'm not sure exactly what's good against them. Like, they have Bitter Blossom in their deck. Just like random cards. I feel like maybe I do want Verdict. I do want to keep all my arrows. And just like pet the bolts. I don't really understand what my opponent's doing, so I don't really know what's good against them. I have E in my sideboard? I didn't even notice. You're right. I didn't even notice. I'll keep this in. To be true, at least true to me. One thing I found, never let me down. Okay. That's fine. Ooh, that's so good for me. I was really, really scared. I was very, very scared of Bitter Blossom there. This is the one I want. True, at least true to me. One thing I found. One thing I found. Never let me down. 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 I feel like I'm in a pretty damn good spot. But I've just ramped twice. And had the lands. And, not flooded and have action spells. Maybe just my hand is just really good, I guess. I don't really know. Comes to being true to me. Sure. Comes to being true, at least true to me. I found one thing I found. When you never let me down. I'll build this on the end step. But not before then. What is this? What does this card do? What? That's a problem. Okay. That's really bad for me. Wow. Didn't know that card existed. Didn't know that card existed. Literally, I've never seen this card in my life. Guess they got me. Wow. It's pretty bad. Didn't think I had to. Didn't think I had to bolt. That rogue. I guess they got me. Hopefully I draw a fetch land here. My Omnath. Playing both. Okay. Still alive. Yeah, this is really, really bad for me. This is the worst case scenario for me. But I mean, I mean, yeah, we got God. I don't know what to say. Thank you for the follow. Or not the follow, the prime. Igor Meister, I appreciate it. This could be really incorrect to be playing this. Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter. Fallen Shinobi. So they are playing more ninjas. They're getting me good, I guess. Now they know they're invincible. Okay, that's fine. Tell me what it takes to be number one. This is the storm champion. That's when they pop the gun. Stand up, stand up. Here he comes. Tell me what it takes to be number one. Tell me what it takes to be number one. That you were a champion in their eyes. Jacked it up and brought it back to the crib. See how he lived. See what this is. That's that shit. Do it just like this. Champion in their eyes. Okay, opponent, what you got? What you got, opponent? Cryptic, main phase, bounce my arrow. Okay. Fairy Conclave. Oh my god. I think I'm just supposed to take this. Could have been really wrong what I just did, but I think it's fine. We have double counter spell up. I don't really want them to see my hand. Possible. Oh, my deck list is not up to date. I need to update that. There we go. Now we're now the deck list should be updated. Take another 4 here. We have arrow coming again very soon. I'm gonna double block here. My hand is just full of counter spells. They have Fatal Push in their deck. That's just wild. But I'm fine doing this, I think. I want this off the battlefield really badly. Down to the Y. Even through the Y. Okay, it's off the battlefield, and now we get to both Omnath and Uro, I think. Do this. I guess we can't do both. I'm gonna do Uro here, though. I think Uro's a bit better. Way to land. It's not. It's fine. Just leave up Mana Leak. Force Storm again. Yeah, no, Forcer Storm's usually fun, I would say. Bitter Blossom? Sure, so they're gonna try and drown the luck me, yeah, I see. Doesn't make much sense after they're putting this into the bin. I'm still gonna Mana Leak, I think. But Mana Leak's not really getting that much better. Put Lightning Bolt on top. They've seen enough. They've seen enough. Back it up. Back it up. What did we lose to round one? I can't even remember, to be honest. Tron? Oh yeah, it was the Tron guy. It was the Tron guy. I almost forgot. Almost forgot about the Tron guy. Almost forgot about the Tron guy. This hand looks solid to me. This hand looks solid to me. Just 4 life. Maybe. Keep. We have Spell Center slash Path turn 1 and Mana Leak slash Ren turn 2. Seems pretty good to me. Omnath. No Luris though. Interesting. Red. Machine just said one. Sounds like Wombo though, you know? Sounds like a classic Wombo play. So I'm not too worried about that. Force to the iron. Mountain Plains. Yep, that's what I want. And if they just use like Bolt on Run, then I can force pitching spell snare, I think. Jackie Ho. Just got cleared, sure. Sucks I had to tap out this turn, but I think I'm fine with it. Can force to our hand. I'm fine just playing Forest here, actually. Just shocking. Okay, that's fine. Slow down the left. Up in the world. I'm down on my mind. I'm gonna skip this song. Listen to this. Oh, this is always a banger, I think. Red, red, white. Let's draw like Uro or Omnath. That would be great for me. Uro it is. Uro it is. The only Van Halen songs. I mean, we can do this song if you want. Oh, that's Bon Jovi. It's not Van Halen. That's funny. I'll force this, I think. Let's see. This is a Van Halen song I like. Let's see who. Oh, it's a Prime? Damn. Lol Odemars 13008. Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it a lot, man. Thank you everyone for the Primes. They're starting to bolster a sub count again, which I'm always a fan of. Starting to put in a tiny bit of work, you know. I really not get the Tri-Land I'm looking for? Do you not have Island in it? Oh no, it's literally right here. It's literally right in front of me. I'm just gonna go get Island here, I think. Let's do this. I think they have Fatal Push in their hand. Fatal Push is what my guess is they have in their hand. Yep. Is what they had. Plus pass. Croaks the time it is. Thought about field ruining them, but like chance of them having a swamp is pretty high, I think. Gotta find something for this Croxa here. Let's see if I would have been punished for not doing it. Nope. Probably gonna ditch Lightning Bolt just to make it so I have a higher chance of being able to get to Arrow. Hopefully they attack my Ren. I'm actually pretty excited if they attack my Ren. I want to not just die to like bolt off the top basically, if possible. That sucks a lot. Maybe I need to discard my Misty Rainforest there, but like I died a bolt, it's so bad. Yeah, I mean, I just like drew dead there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spells versus like all the lands. But I guess we did plus with we're in 6 slot. After this one. Yeah, I don't quite know. That was kind of brutal. Just like didn't find anything else there for a bit. Summoners may be good. Skeptical about Aether Ghost actually. Purge is obviously insane. Kind of want Soul Guide Lantern. Remand I'm not too into. More Force Negation. Oh, Van Halen made Hot for Teacher? I forgot that he made Hot for Teacher. That's one of my favorites. Works in PZ, yeah. I'm worried I'll like have it stuck in my hand and not doing much against some of the other cards they have. JTMS seems a little bit bad here. Maybe I'm wrong though. Sand seems fun. How's Purge? How's running 6? After this one. Aussies, sure. This song is pristine. The White Tron. Feel the dead down, I guess. Guitar Hero Classic, I see. This song is really hard to play on Guitar Hero. Getting some people riding downtown. Yeah, I mean, nothing I can do about that because I don't have any spells in my hand. Do I have to download Raid? I would appreciate it if you did. This is rough. Plus, wow. That's wild to me. Wow. That's so brutal. They're playing all the cards that are good against control and really bad, like, against the other decks. Brutal. I don't think I can actually draw. Playing this Mystic Sanctuary was a mistake. I don't think I can reasonably draw Celestial Purge and actually win this game. I think I need to draw something better. Cameron, 132, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. I think we're just kind of hitting the draw every land, just draw lands for every single draw step portion of the games. I only have this, so it knocks off a lot of our good draw steps. Okay. That's something. Did say I needed to draw something good here. Did say I needed to draw something really good. That was the best possible draw, I think. It's insane. But the thing is, like, you also just, like, if you miss a land drop, you usually, like, lose the game. Position. I do not have anything but lands in my hand. Even though this isn't a Van Halen song, this next song is also a straight banger, I think. Can't believe they let me resolve that. That's wild. That's some bangers. I agree. He's always on red black. Wow, the guy. I cannot believe I won that game. That's insane. The guy, I think, punted really badly. I don't think I can bring in Ashock, even though I think it's actually pretty good against them. It just, like, plays so badly against, like, everything. This hand seems fine, not great. It's going to take a while for me to develop my mana, but once I actually get it developed, it's pretty good. What does that even mean? Bring an Ashock here. But it's just like, it's basically like a one-turn activation. Like, it will almost never get like a second activation or stay on the battlefield. That's the problem I have with it. What do you mean? Yeah, it just happens. Yeah, okay, I think it's this. Really bring in. Well, they have Croxa and Seasoned Pyro, but it's just like it's hard to justify it when it just dies and it's a one-time. It's a one shot, basically. Maybe I'm just wrong about it though. Get the non-white Tron here. Forest on the mountain. Yes, that's the one I want. I just want to get this down, I think. Like, the more time that my opponent's giving me here is, like, super, super good. I'm starting Titan players. It depends on the situation. Sometimes I think it's correct to minus on a Titan player. Most of the time it's not. Yeah, we just get to Earl them, right? And they know about the Earl, right? They literally Inquisition me, so they've got to have Lightning Bolt. Guess they just didn't care. Guess they didn't care. Don't know how to feel about that one. Got Cling? Sure, that's fine. I'm gonna Omnath. E for 0. Interesting. Need to go get. I guess green mana is what I should. Wow. Yeah, I think it's Omnath time. You played white-black, white-green tax lately? I have not played the tax version of those decks, no. That's fair. We'll feel the dead here. Seems good to me. That's fair. Wow, I have one more basic. Well, I don't know how they're beating these zombies though. That's fair. Okay. They've got something going for them. Snapping off this. Get that out of here. I don't want them to have the ability to have the Queen to Dust there. Okay. How many Cleansing Wildfires do they play? 3. Damn. Those were a good combo of draws for them. For some reason, that song is starting to grow on me, to be honest. Let's grow Spiral here. I want to leave this Purge, I think. Stand up and hydrate. I guess I will do that. Having another cling there kind of sucks for me. I thought I couldn't lose this game, but then they just drew the Cleansing Wildfires to beat my zombies. And they drew into Seasoned Pyro with no cards in hand, so they hit pretty well. That's nice for me, I guess. Death Cloud. There, this convenience. I'll do it after this round. Push-ups or sit-ups, the Hoppa. Okay. They're trying to feed a spider. Something good? Guess that's Mystic Sanctuary. Something. They're never going to be able to play a Scourge unless they kick it, I guess. We're 1-1 right now. Didn't really want to draw Mystic Sanctuary because I didn't want to fetch for it. Beat a spider. This guy keeps looking at me. Blackers, we're still Gyro Spin. I'll gain some extra life here. I can't believe we're losing this game. I mean, they needed to have the double Cleansing Wildfire to win. And they get another Crux, that's pretty tilting. We just haven't found an Uro besides the first one. They can bring back Crux there. Yeah. I mean, if we found an Uro ever, then we just win, of course. They also have other Planeswalkers to draw. Guess cutting exactly the 1J is for me. Okay, anything good, anything of value. It's just a little bit tilting when this happens. My opponent just draws straight gas repeatedly off the top. It's their only way to win. Wow, you also have to be drawing straight nothing repeatedly off the top. That was a really good draw. Now we can get this going again. That's something for me. Wow. I'm more than happy to block like this here. Uro still is really good. Minus here. Let's use. Okay. Yep. I did not draw anything, so do not worry, opponent. I assume their hand was just discard spells, I guess. Yep, lose the land. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, we finally drew our good cards. Finally drew our good cards. It just took us this long. Couldn't be drawing dead forever, right? Couldn't be drawing dead forever. Okay, the Hopper, what did you want me to do? Sit-ups or push-ups? Take to finish the tutorial. I was told about 5 minutes. I was told 3 minutes of just if you just like straight mash as quickly as possible, but like about 5 minutes if you try to read the stuff. I think I'm supposed to keep this hand, but it's definitely awkward with the mana. Fire Design Tribal. That's fair. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go get the white Triumph and feel kind of bad about it. I may wait depending on what my opponent plays. You're 0% Ashiok, you're 0%. If they don't play a second land, I'm very tempted to just not path this. Okay, they play a second land. So I guess I'm gonna go get just go try him now. Hopefully I can find some green mana. Another Mystic Sanctuary. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Exactly what I was looking for. Okay, James. Well, Flagstones. Bomat? What's happening? Okay, I guess I'm just getting cheesed. Guess I'm just getting cheesed here, huh? Retirement. Good shout, that's a good game. Give me your honest take. I've not played it yet. I've been told by someone who actually played it that they enjoyed it. One of my friends. Oh, one sec. This is right. Ice 9 with Omnath. That's unfortunate. Okay, this is nice for me. I'm gonna go get Breeding Pool here. Maybe I'm supposed to like just wait. I don't know. My opponent is on the full Cheesemobile. If I find a fetch land and can get another green source, I'll be in a really good spot. You ask and you shall receive, right? That's how that works? I think I'm supposed to do this. I guess I could have gone with our promise, but I think getting arrow down is slightly better here. I think getting arrow down is better here for me. Madara2397, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Lifestone 30. It's literally because of Aspiring Spike. Trinisphere? You're playing Trinisphere in their deck. You're playing against the Madman. Yeah, Elvish Reclaimer as well. But a couple different people have been playing Lifestone's decks that have bumped up its numbers. Popularity. So the bust part is literally every land is destroy all lands. Yeah, that's pretty bad for me. I find a fetched land. I was gonna play Omnath. Instead, I'll just get this down, I think. Double Fuel of the Dead. Okay, they've seen enough. Be honest. Good shit. This is a good game. No, I already told you, I haven't played it yet. I'm playing it tomorrow. I can give you an actual review tomorrow. But I'm the type of person who will basically play like mobile clicker games, so keep that in mind. I think we're on wanting Aether Gust here. Probably want Purges. Doan's Veto probably good here as well. Path's probably not that great. Investigation seems fine. Ren seems great. Supreme Verdict does not seem all that great. ATMS I'm not so sure against Bolt. What's the last card to take out of the deck? I didn't see many 2-drops, but I assume Spell Snare is going to be fine. I could just take out Spell Snare. Screw it. How many bits? For just TTS? I think I set it at 100 bits for TTS. Because people were spamming with like 1 bits and like 3 bits and stuff like that for a bit, so I turned it off. Leyline of the Void, wow. Also, that's a waste of time. Love opponent. I think I want a Sculling Tarn and go get the Just Skyland. The thing is, I have Purge for the Leyline, so it's not even that bad. Yeah. I think I want this rather than the Jessica one because I have Hall's Fountain in my hand. You could also... Oh yeah, that's even better actually, because I don't have to worry about it. Cascading Cataracts, okay. But I kind of want a 3-mana to ferry this Bomat Courier. Depends on what they play this turn, though. So if they play a Lando spell, I'm going to force it, of course. I could care less about that. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Purge here and then bounce the Bomat. Refetch right now. Depends on what you want to do with your... Depends on if you're doing anything with them and you need the money and so on and so forth. Omnath. That's an interesting one. Omnath is an interesting one. Let's see. I think I have to get rid of Omnath. I could just not. Maybe I'm just not supposed to force that. Maybe I'm just not supposed to care about Boom. I can see that being right. I can't change. Okay, that's fine. Okay, they conceded. Okay, on to round 5. Bounce back from our opponent Troning us to death. So that's nice. It's just sweet love. Okay, who is the Hoppa? Is the Hoppa still here? Because I needed to do some exercise for him, but he didn't tell me which one he wanted me to do. If he doesn't tell me by the end of this next match, I will just do push-ups. More than happy to. Both. I don't want to do both though. I'll roll a 6, roll the 1. I think we have to mulligan a hand that literally doesn't cast a spell until turn 4. I think I'm supposed to ditch a fetch land here. I'm not 100% sure though. Imagine a hot dog sponsorship. Oh, what I would give. Kirkland hot, like, imagine getting sponsored by Kirkland hot dogs. Oof. What I would give. What I would give. Castle Walklane, eh? I'm just gonna go get the Jeskai Triland. It's in the 4-color deck. I'm almost up to like 200 viewers all natural. This is, now that's Pog. Someone say Pogs. Is a ketchup on grilled cheese acceptable? Yes, it is acceptable. Mainly because I used to do that as a child and still would do it today. Like, if I didn't, you know, like, usually if I make a grilled cheese sandwich and I'm dipping it in something, I'm not, like, getting ketchup to dip it in. I'm getting, like, tomato soup or something. Tomato soup's better. This is Liliana. I'm gonna force it. Easy force. Want tomato soup now. Why unsubbing to me? That's literal sin. That's what you say, but it's just a sweet and savory things. Like, I don't understand. It's just like basic food. Liliana, eh? I will discard my lightning bolts. So I'll do this. What sweet or savory thing? Taste of what you're eating. That's not necessarily true. Mac and cheese. Barbecue sauce and mac and cheese is delicious. I don't do it, but it's delicious. I do sriracha on my mac and cheese though. That's always nice touch, I think. Bet on everything. Nah. You guys are too deep in the sauce. What is this? I don't want to discard force negation. If I just put this on top. Guess I can just bolt here. Fetch shock. I guess I don't need to fetch shock. Just get the arrow down now. Green, blue, yeah. And I can keep the Liliana in check with the Ren and 6 if I need to. Wait, why did we ban the Hoppa? Don't ban the Hoppa. Okay, yep, I'll sacrifice that, that's fine. I looked away for a second. You guys are going wild. You ban, okay. It's like the Hoppa's good. Don't think they can beat the Sour Promise. Don't think they can beat the Sour Promise. Yeah, they agree. They agree. Probably want some mana purges, some mana veils. He deals with lingering souls token as well. Don't think we need Path to Excel for anything really. Not too into force negation. I think I like this. So many messages deleted. What is going on? I don't know if the Hop is still here because I still needed to know if it was push-ups or sit-ups from him. I forgot. Alright, we got timed out. I don't want to keep this hand. It's got a lot of the cards that I kind of want in this matchup. I'm going to keep it. It's got Feel the Dead. Has Uro, has Omnath. Stoneforge. That could be potentially a problem here. He drops it. Don't be tired too. Blue, let's arrow here. To play around them also having like sword, I'm going to just kill off this Stoneforge Mystic. I think I messed up my land sequencing this game. Because my Omnath is like kind of awkwardly in my hand. Golly, PU1, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Probably butchered your name, but you know, that's how it goes. I think just putting another arrow down is better here than Omnath. I'm not quite sure though. Dark Jiraiya 87. There we go. I got it. He's very well. Omnath or Teferi here. I don't imagine they're taking arrow. Omnath it is. Problem is they're gonna switch the Batter Skull into a Spirit here soon. It's kind of going to be a problem for me. I think I'm supposed to try and pick up a fetch land here. Hopefully they don't have Cling. Cling would be really bad for me here. Bad Cling. Land? No land. Feels bad, man. Okay. That Cling was really, really rough for me. I may still be able to come back. Oh. I'm taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can fetch down to 13. I guess they could just have Collective Brutality and kill me that way. Playing white black pile is it good? I don't think it's very good, but people are playing it. And in leagues, it's like people just play whatever they want in leagues. That's just how it is. Attack Dren? Okay, that's fair. Last hope, that's fine, I think. Pick up Stoneforge Mystic. And get Lingering Souls. Oof. No, I like Mono White as well. I agree. I think I have to fetch here. I'll feel great about it. Yeah, I can't get Mystic Sanctuary for anything. I think I have to Uro here. Hopefully it'll land drop. This E was actually like an insane draw for me. Yeah, I think that is better than land drop as well, because it also kills the Germ token. Just best possible. Yeah. I thought it wasn't. I was like, oh, this is like fine, it kills the spirits, and then I remembered it killed the Germ, and I was like, oh, never mind, this is like insanity. It's like such a good draw. Mono white taxes. Yeah. Mono white taxes actually feels pretty good, I would say. Like, I mean, I went 3-1 in the prelim and then split in the last round. The round I lost was 4-color Omnath, which I think... I don't know how good of a matchup it is, but I think it's favorable. And, like, if you have, like... If your cards line up correctly, like, you absolutely demolish them. But if your cards don't line up correctly, like, it's pretty bad. So... Not quite sure how to feel about the matchup. Pretty sure I'm just supposed to bolt it. So I can crack the E as well. Let me draw one. Plus there, sure. Can't find username. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I think I'm fine just doing this now. Sure, I flash that back. I gotta get Omnath or Teferi down, whichever one ends up being better. I think I want to play Omnath here. I mean, Bolt's not bad. Really want to hit a land drop if possible here. Still no land drop. Wow. 3 draw steps there. I think this is just a pass. Wow, that kind of sucked. It's still unlikely for us to lose, but it is possible for us to lose. Put that there, sure, that's fine. Well, let's see if they equip the Badger Skull, then this game becomes easy again. Okay. They're just supposed to bolt there. They're gonna equip here, but they don't like get a mess with the Badger Skull. So we're taking 3. Discard a Purge. Did that. Okay. Black and green. White, blue. Fairy bounce the Stone Forge. There we go. There we go. I shouldn't have played it right then, but I don't think it matters. Actually, no, it does. So we just purge here now. Then we fetch. And they've seen enough. Okay. Got ourselves a 4-1. A little bit of QPs today. Just go in and tuck the Stoneforge. Either way it's fine. Didn't we have Spell Snare in our hand? Pretty sure we had Spell Snare. Yeah, so like we just, with Spell Snare in our hand, we just want to like put it back to your hand. We just counter it. Right? Yeah. That's what I thought. Well, let's see what we get out of these 5 chests. Something good? Ooh, this does not look good. Looks pretty bad to me. Well, not all chests could be winners. If you're watching this on YouTube and you like the video, make sure to hit me with a like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below, along where you'll see the deck list. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.